what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be, man. This shit went Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. What's happening? What's happening, Coach Sport? I see what's happening, Amanda. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. Tell the people about Am Soul Illustration. Please, I say, can you tell the people, can you tell the Coach Sport about Am Soul Illustration?
AmSoul Illustration is my personal business into the arts. I'm selling fine art painting, prints, illustration, and some digital arts. Please do visit amsoul.co for your latest fixing of prints, illustrations, and paintings. AmSoul. Have you supported an artist today?
That's dope, man. That's tight, man. I love what you do. I love your art. I love your illustration. I love your. I see you doing flyers. I just see you out here doing dope stuff, man. That's what's up, man. I'm definitely proud of what you're doing. Keep up the good work. If you haven't already, man, check out Ann Soul. Check out her website and all the stuff that she's working on for sure. So, I say, Amanda, you ready to get into it? I say, are you ready to get into it?
Hold on. I like how you talk about AmSoul Illustrations, but you gotta tell Cold Squad all about Patreon and also the Gold brand. What is that?
Patreon, man, listen, we got 3 nice tiers that you can help support us as we trying to get better and better with our podcasting, try to help us with equipment. We definitely like supporting these local businesses. We're out in the community. It takes money to drive around, and we spend our own money. Out here with these dope businesses. We definitely could use some support with that. So like I said, we got 3 different tiers that you could definitely help us, assist us in, and definitely look into it at Patreon. You can check the link on our IG, get our link tree, and then hit the Patreon from right there. Like I said, we got 3 different levels. If you're feeling very, very fortunate, you can hit the highest level. If you're feeling like, you just want to have support, you can hit the lowest level. But any form of support is appreciated. And also, we got a Cash App. If you want to just directly send something, that'll definitely be used as Irv and Co supplies. We definitely can appreciate that. It's $ Irv and Co. I say that's $ Irv and Co. AND. So make sure y'all hit us up. And tell us what it's for. Like, if you hit us up on our Cash App and the 4, tell us what it's for. If you feel like, I appreciate what you're doing. And this should help with microphones. This should help with whatever, computer work, some graphics. So it is, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you want us that we're working on, or you feel like it's something that you want to like to assist, we definitely appreciate it. And you talking about the Gold brand. The Gold brand?
The Gold brand.
I say the Gold brand. That's something that I think that's it's not a motto. It's a lifestyle, man. We got to get out and live. That's what the Gold brand stands for. Get out and live. Whatever you're doing, whether it's you working trying to buy that house or you trying to lose those 2 pounds, man, get out and live. Work out there, get out there and get to it. One of my favorite songs growing up is Outkast, Get Up, Get Out, and Get Something. So get out there, get up, get out, and get to it, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You always see Irv always out and about. You always see Amanda always out and about. And what we doing? We getting out and living. Like, don't let nothing hold you down. We got merch. The website coming soon. It's under construction at the moment. But we got merch that you definitely can help. You can support that. I hit you with the website probably when that's complete. But check out our IG. Check out the IG is thegoldbrand.com. Damn, I hit you with the whole website. What I want to tell you was like, but that's cool. That's cool. It's coming soon though. The goldbrand.com coming soon. So hit us up on the IG, the Gold Brand. All right, for sure. Everything is fairly new with it, but definitely we appreciate everybody for checking it out. And we love to hear your feedback, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see from it. So yeah. So now that we got the that out the way, I say Amanda. Did you get your stimmy though?
No, I didn't get my stimmy though. Where's my stimmy? They promised me the stimmy. Stimmy, where are you?
Yo. It's 2021. It's 2021, and Biden promised, and look like he is delivering his promise of getting everybody that stimulus package. I think people have already gotten a stimulus. I haven't personally got it, and that's cool. I ain't stressing because I already know what I'm about to do with it. But I want to know, and I hope people are, out here supporting black businesses with they stimmy. I hope people are, taking care of things that need to be done, like the rent, food, whatever, is necessary. And with that stimmy, this is perfect time to start that business or whatever it is that you've been, putting off. Like, I ain't got it. This might not be all you need, but it's definitely 1,400 could be a start to get you in that right direction. Like, I think on our live, I was talking about, I seen something where a young lady was like, yeah, I've been poor for a long time. It's 1,400. I'm finna go buy some crab legs. Crab legs. She said she finna go buy some crab legs. I'm like, yo, I support that. Go buy your crab legs. But at the same time, make sure you support something that you could, hopefully make some more money off of that. Don't just spend all your money and then at the end you right back where you started. That's my only thing. What you think about that, Amanda?
Hey, she's getting out and living, But definitely, I think it's more beneficial to weigh out your options before pursuing a big purchase like that, If crab legs is gonna cost you not the whole check but a fraction of the check, of course go for it. But you want to make sure that you divide your check into something that's going to be reasonable, make sense, and not going to depreciate in value over time. Invest in yourself. Get started on that business. Invest in something that, if you like crab legs so much, open up a business. Invest into a black-owned business that sells crab legs. Hey, at least you will get that money back in return, and in turn you can use that money to buy even more crab leg. Why just do the now instead of why not for the future? Okay, more for the longevity for the future. You gotta change the mindset.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Definitely agree with that. But even again with the crab legs, like for real, you reinvest in yourself. She said she was poor. You ain't gonna be poor like this. You keep reinvesting in yourself. You buy as many crab legs if you want. You got the money coming in once you've invested in whatever it is that you've invested in that is able to bring back money. I think you'll even feel better about, now you're not just getting crab legs one time, you're getting crab legs as much as you want. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I hate the fact that most, hate is a strong word. I dislike the fact that oftentimes we use poor as a mean as an excuse for things.
I feel you. But I think that's too like that's something you were taught. That's a trained expression. I've learned too. I'm glad you said that. I was taught, don't use the word poor. I use finance because I think poor is a mind frame, and I think when you talk poor, you're not just talking money. You're talking about morals. You're talking about health. You're talking about so many different things. Mm-hmm. When you say I am poor, but if you say I'm financially unstable, I'm financially unavailable, or my finances aren't where they want to be, I feel like that's when you're actually talking about the actual finances and not like, because what they say, your tongue is very valuable. So whatever you put out there, that's what's gonna come back out. So if you're always saying that I'm poor, in turn you're gonna not only be poor financially, you can in turn be poor emotionally. You can be poor physically. You can be poor educationally. Like, it's so many different terms that you could, with that term of being poor. So.
And that's a trauma too, like Felicia said.
Most definitely. And like you said, I don't want to say it's hereditary, but you teach what you know. So if you have this mind frame, you can only teach that to your kids. And your kids can only go by what you know until they learn better. And if they don't, they're gonna turn that to something for their kids. So their kids gonna have the same mentality that you have, if they don't learn something different. So. But yeah, man, I'm hyped about the stimulus, man. I can't even sit here and act like I'm not, man. I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm about to do with it. And I'm excited for those who got plans with it. I think it's something we talked about on the live too, man. If y'all haven't checked out, man, we go live every Wednesday and Thursday on IG. It's usually between 4:30 and 5:30, and somewhere in between those times. So on our last live on Wednesday, we were talking about the stimmy, and I think we were talking about, it was just because you got 1,400. I think you kind of brought this up too, Amanda, on the live, was we can invest with your friends. Just because it's 1,400, don't feel like, that's not enough. Like, say as a friend, you want to, like, you got 10 friends, and y'all want to buy a property. Everybody just got 1,400. And you got kids, you might even have more. So you might be able to just say, you know what, as we got 10 friends, everybody put up $1,000 each. Now you got $10,000 to put up on the property. Like, everybody just got that money. Like, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just trying to give you options and things that you can do with your money. Art is an investment. Like, if you buy an art piece today, you never know when, that can definitely appreciate and value. I think Jay-Z talk about that all the time with his Basquiat, so how he bought this at $1 million, and then it turned into 3, and then it turned into 8. Listen, you might want to get on the ground floor now with them sold, because you might be buying some of her pieces now at the price that she's selling them for, and then 2 years from now, you don't know what them things might be valued at. So definitely check out them art pieces. They definitely surprise you. So. What you had, Amanda? Talk to the people.
Absolutely. I believe
I threw you off. You wasn't ready.
I really wasn't. We had a discussion on live saying that if you're going to do an investment with your friends, you got to make sure that you put in place stuff that can protect you and your friend at the same time. And don't take it as a personal thing. Take it as a protection thing. So I remember I was getting real hot and heated when I was just like going on a tangent saying that if you go with your friends, make sure that everything is clear. There's no discrepancies. There's nothing left into the air. Make sure everything is lined out, crisp and clean. If you need a lawyer just to make sure to have added protection to it, it's better to do that. I would have so much respect for you if you decided to put in something in place that's going to protect my investment and your investment in the long run. And I went on to say with an analogy saying that if people can go into a committed relationship with marriage using a prenup to protect themselves and their asset, why not do that in business? So that you protect yourself and the next person next to you, and make sure you have a longevity and you don't have any hit or miss. You have only hits, and I went on to say that if you want to invest into something, but of course you want to enjoy what you got too, budget it, cut it up into pieces. If you can put in 1,000 in, you'll have 400 for yourself. 400 that you can spend on yourself, your spouse, your kids, that you can enjoy. And I understand that certain things here in Miami can be a little bit pricey, but they don't have to be. You can even slash that in half and have that $200 being invested into the stocks and let it grow over time, and just spend $200 on yourself and your family. There's a lot of options that you can do in terms of like enjoyment under $200. You just got to reach out and find them. But back to what I was saying, if you put down $1,000 for an investment, and you have similar friends who have that mindset like you do, you can potentially have 10 other friends who do the exact same thing that you did, and you'll have 10,000. 10,000 can go into an investment property. You work on that property, it grows, and you'll have more than you ever have, and you'll no longer be having that mentality that I'm broke, what I'm gonna do for the next few months, because you have that safety net that you put in place. You planted that seed in order to make it grow, and you be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Other than that, you got if you don't want to put like 1,000 in, you want to put 500 or something like that, or you want to put in your own personal stuff, where you match the each dollar from that stimmy and have 2,000. Now it'll even grow more, and you'll have less people joining in just to make that 10,000. Or if you have more people who have that exact same mindset, you have, instead of 10,000, you'll have 20,000. And you know what you can do with 20,000? You can have an investment property, a house if you want to, that you don't have to pay mortgage each month. You can even rent out the rooms for other people to have that room and make more money that way. You could buy storefronts if you want, and just make more money that way. You don't have to run it. Other people can run it. They just pay you the rent for it. Hey, you just gotta play your cards right and find other people who have that mindset. And if you don't have friends who have that type of mindset, you can definitely find groups out there who have that mindset. And I understand that one viewer said that they would rather trust their homie than strangers, and not at all. If you're going that route, I really do suggest just going through their references. If they have references of how they financially work with other people, then you can do that. And you can request that if you want to. If you want to make this thing work and you have an idea and you want to see it in fruition. There should be no excuse out there for you not to take the necessary steps to make sure you are on your 2 feet. I know that was long, thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
I mess with that. But I think in essence, what Amanda was trying to say, and I think what I'm trying to say as well, is we could change the narrative. Like, everybody was like, the money, now you have an opportunity to do something with it that you didn't have before. Let's change the mindset of, I got money, let me go buy the new Jordans, or let me buy something that's not going to bring money back to you, where it's just like, it's a liability instead of an asset. Let's work on trying to do more assets than liabilities. I think that's all. That's what Amanda was saying. I think that's all I was trying to say. Let's change the narrative so we could continue to build in our community. We see a lot, I think a lot of people see so much value in our community before we do, and then when people switch it up, they're like, they are, what's the word I'm looking for?
Gentrification.
Gentrification. I will say, they're gentrifying the community when they see the value in it. We haven't seen the potential, and then we're mad when they're making the money off of it instead of us. Now is the time where we could, what is it, group economics. We could definitely get together and do group investments and change that narrative. So that's all I got for you for Irv and Co for today. If you got anything else for the Co Squad, Amanda?
Yes, I do. So if there's investors out there, I'm putting this out in the world. Don't stop me, Irv. If there's investors out there who would like to help me with my idea and my concept and my dream in terms of like getting a art studio space for the community. My dream is to have a Costco-sized one, but for now, I'm going to go starting for a storefront for art and making sure that we change that mindset of art. Oh, art is just something that people miss. I want my community to know that art is something that you should not miss, and that it can be an asset to the community and your home lifestyle, and even an investment for investors out there in terms of changing the business industry. You hear me? I hope you hear it. It came from Amanda Lisa Murray, also known as AMSO, from AMSO Illustrations LLC. Let's get it started.
Yo, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. And if anybody want to help with that investment, how can they find you? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Hey, you can email me at amsoul.co. That's my email. It goes straight to me. I check it regularly. Not like every other day, like every day I check it. And I make sure that it's something like an art opportunity come in my inbox. Don't give me no rah-rah. Only opportunities to grow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yo, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. To Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Yo. So I hope y'all enjoyed the STEMmy conversation. Don't let us have this conversation and it ends right here. Hit us up on our direct message. Hit us up on our IG. Join us on Apple. What is it? Apple Podcasts.
Apple
what's the one that has where they can communicate? Let us know what you think, man. We want to hear your thoughts on the STEMmy episode, and that's what probably what we're gonna call it, the STEMmy episode.
Don't be
the
STEMmy
episode.
Where's STEMmy?
Don't be STEMmy. Yeah. So definitely join the conversation and tell a friend that we got a podcast. It's called the Irv and Co Podcast. For sure. We'll check y'all the next episode. For sure.